For 6 years, Melba Brown has suffered with the pain of a torn rotary cuff, which never healed correctly.
What led me to the doctor is when I was at work and I lift my client, and then I felt something pull and it snapped and I couldn't move my arm at all. And they did an x-ray and said, yes, you have a torn rotary cuff. And they said I needed surgery. The pain was intense and I wasn't able to do my job well. I'm right-handed, but I use my left for everything. And so not being able to raise it up, comb your hair, put your clothes on, you know, without the pain, it was real awful. My husband wasn't working at the time and I needed to work. And that was my job, using my arms. And if I was in the sling for 8 weeks, there's no way I would be able to make, you know, pay the bills, do anything, take care of what I have to take care of. And I was like, well, Lord, you know I cannot not work. I can't lay down here and just say, okay, I'm gonna have surgery, sit up and wait for 8 weeks to 2 months to get healed. I couldn't do it. I mean, I was like, well, it's gotta be a plan. You gotta help me.
Melba was in so much pain that she often had to ask her husband for help with even the simplest of tasks.
You know, I like to exercise, and certain things that I like to do, like combing my hair and stuff I used to have to ask him to help me with my clothes and stuff when this first happened. He didn't mind. He didn't mind helping me get dressed, but I did. I mean, I was, you know, when you're used to doing things on your own, and I was just looking at how God was going to provide for me. And then marriage, just got in this marriage and it's not working, you know, financially he can't do it, and I'm the only one who can really do it right now. So, no, Lord, it's just not working. You got to do something else. Something else got to happen.
When Melba heard about the Reinhard Bonnke Gospel Crusade from her church, she decided to attend.
I went the first night Friday, and me and my husband, we were separated. We was trying to work on getting our marriage back together, and I was believing God for that too. And I told him, I said, they got a crusade going on. I think you and I need to make it. You know, I'll pick you up. We got into this big old argument. I mean, argument was like, okay, I don't ever want to see you again. I don't care. And I said, no, I'm going to that crusade. I'm not going to let this argument stop me. I'm going to get there. And I was excited because I was expecting a miracle. I was expecting God to do something that night. And even for my husband, I was praying for his salvation, you know what I'm saying? He started praying about healing and about salvation. And next thing I know, I seen my husband, when they called for salvation, I seen him walking down. And I didn't have nothing to do with it. Normally, you know, I'll force him or say, you know, you need to do this and do this. This is all him. I was believing God for a miracle myself, and when he got to praying for healing, and I was like, okay, this is my time. When I would put my hands up in the air and I was worshiping God, and I felt this hot. I mean, it was literally so hot. This is a hand of God on my head because all this was trembling. And I was so weak, and I felt like just tingling sensation going in, up and down. I don't know what was going on. And I said, that's the hand of God. I know that's the hand of God. I know it. So next thing I know, I hear him say, God told me to tell you that I'm going to heal that rotary cup. I opened my eyes and I said, rotary cup? I had forgot all about that thing. So I did this. I said, look, I can do this. This is something I was never able to do without pain.
So you had a problem?
I had a problem.
Your left arm?
My left arm, torn rotary cup.
How bad was it? It
was bad because I couldn't even do what I'm doing now without hurt.
Lift your arm. Let us see it.
Look at that.
Couldn't do that?
No. I can do sit-ups. I can do push-ups. It hurt so bad when I did sit-ups and push-ups.
Do a push-up. Is there any pain?
No. None.
Thank you, Jesus. Come on. Say thank you, Jesus.
And I was like, oh, I got healed. I got healed. And I was telling my husband, I said, I got healed. Look what I'm doing. Trust God. His words say, by my stripes, you are healed. I held on to that for a long time. God didn't forget. He heard my prayers. Thank you so much. If I ever had a doubt in the world about anything that you can do for me, that doubt was wiped away that night when you healed my arm and my husband walked down there for salvation.